Hey y'all, Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV, back to bring you news and commentary you can use. Listen, we gotta talk about this, y'all, okay? And I believe this is a clear sign of the state of our economy here in America. Listen, y'all, did you know, okay, that the U.S. national debt nears $34 trillion? Okay, no, I didn't say million. I didn't say 34 million. I didn't say 34 billion. I said $34 trillion, y'all, okay? Now, we're going to talk about this. I'm going to give you some specifics, but haven't you heard talks that things are getting better with our economy? They say inflation is cooling. Okay, prices may still be rising, but not at such not as fast as it had been. They talk about we hear talks about Bidenomics. I still ask the question, what is that? What does that mean? Is that supposed to mean something good? What is Bidenomics? Is that higher gas prices? Is that higher food prices? What is that supposed to be? I still haven't gotten clear answers as to what is Bidenomics. Okay, it's spoken of as if it's something good and beneficial, but it's just hard for me to kind of put into perspective what exactly it is. Okay, maybe you all can share your thoughts on that. But I said all that to say that there are so many concerns with the current state of our economy. Who would have known that in some places of the country, gas would be as high as $5, $6? Groceries for a family of, let's just say, 5 would be over 700, 800, depending on where you shop, even $1,000. It's very concerning. But let's talk about this, y'all, and I want to know your thoughts, okay? For the first time in history, this is why this is so significant. For the first time in history, y'all, okay, the U.S. government's total debt was fast approaching $34 trillion as of Friday afternoon, okay? And that's according to the latest numbers from the U.S. Treasury, okay? The Treasury reported on Wednesday that nearly $27 trillion of the total national debt is held by the public. Okay, it comes about 6 months since congressional Republicans struck a deal with President Biden to raise the debt limit in June. I talked about that here on the channel as well. The fast-paced growth of the national debt, according to my sources, has become an increasingly fraught topic on Capitol Hill. Republicans and Democrats agreeing it should be brought under control, but differing on how to do it. Okay. The bipartisan debt limit deal suspended the ceiling until January 2025. Okay, so it's almost like, and as I have stated before, it's like our Congress, it's like our government basically wrote themselves a blank check for what seems like just unlimited spending. Now, if we're as a country, if our total debt is the highest it's been ever in history, how is it that and I want to know your thoughts on this. How is it that we can continue to send funds overseas to help other countries? Okay. At some point, does anyone say, hey, we don't have it to give? Okay. And let me know your thoughts on that. Okay. It seems like countries, okay, for whatever reason, you can share your thoughts on this. Okay. Share your thoughts, your opinions. But it seems like countries expect the United States, right? They expect our country to step in and offer financial aid, financial assistance, and resources when things happen. Okay, look, most recently, I've been covering the migrant crisis. Mexico, it seems like they're trying to, based on my research and the alleged talks that were had between the U.S. and Mexico delegation, it seems like they're trying to put stipulations, say, hey, yeah, Mexico will step in and help. Mexico, saying they'll step in and help with the border crisis, but they want the United States to support and strengthen ties with Venezuela, the United States and Venezuela, and the United States and Cuba, allegedly. Okay, why put these stipulations on it? What is it really about, y'all? Okay, listen. Okay, Representative John James, okay, a Republican out of Michigan, had this to say earlier this month when the benchmark was reached. Okay, he was quoted as saying, and I quote, the national debt, let's put this in perspective, y'all. The national debt just exceeded $100,000 per citizen. This should send a message to the White House that this reckless federal spending is at a breaking point. Okay, do you agree or disagree with his words? Now, another representative, okay, Representative Randy Finstra, Republican out of Iowa, agreed, saying, and I quote, "It's a crisis." Okay, what are your thoughts on that? Okay, I'm going to do a poll on the channel. Okay, Fox News, they did a poll in December. It said that the majority of those who surveyed said that the economy is not in good shape, with 78% of respondents rating it only fair or poor. Okay, I want to know your thoughts. So I put together a poll on the channel. Now, just 21% of voters, okay, my sources say, said that the economy was in good shape. Now, my question is, who are those 21% saying that the economy is in good shape? Okay, what are they doing that they feel like they're benefiting in this type of economy? Okay, the majority of people from all parties, the article says, rated the economy negatively, including 61% of Democrats and 93% of Republicans. Okay, so it seems like people on both sides, right, across both parties, feel like across both of those parties feel like the economy is not in the best shape. Although, like I said, our current administration seems to want us to believe otherwise. Okay, so let me know your thoughts. How did the debt ceiling get so high? What's really going on? Why do we keep sending money out the door, helping other countries when we keep borrowing and going further and further into debt? And what's the real solution to all of this? Okay, let me know your thoughts. Thanks so much for supporting me here on Andrea Speaks TV. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'll see you in the next video.